Welcome to the Theodore Isaac Maly channel, because that is my name. I've always been known as Tim. I've always gone by that. That is the initials TIM. So both have been helpful in life because my mom named us these elaborate names. And it is cool. Like, now I appreciate it. Now I think it's cool. Like, Theodore, Theodore Isaac Maly. I've never gone by that before, so I kind of want to go by it now because it is kind of like an elaborate name, but I never had gone by that, and it is kind of weird. Like, I'm like trying to start introduce myself by that, but then like I don't feel like used to it because I've always been Tim. So like as a kid, Tim was helpful because I wouldn't get made fun of. I think maybe Theodore, as like a little kid in Massachusetts, maybe would get made fun of for that, but now as an adult, it's like cool. So my mom named us. My mom gave us the big names, and then my dad gave us the short names. My dad's like, all right, you'll be Tim. Like, my mom's like, I want you to be Theodore Isaac Maly. And she's immigrant from Taiwan and stuff, so like for the name, I don't know how she came to the conclusion, but I think she must have really like researched it and put a lot of thought behind the meaning behind the name and stuff. And then for my dad, he named me after the traction inverter module. So, he's an electric engineer. He named me after the literal inverter module that he was working on. So, that name contains different things in it. But, welcome to the channel. I'm not sure if I should keep this old stuff up. I have these videos from 10 years ago, and I think they are pretty cringe. I also like the history of it. I have a channel from 2008, but I can't get into because I made it with a Yahoo account, and then I guess Yahoo just deleted all unactive accounts. So that's honestly pretty whack of Yahoo, because people don't even use it anyways. And then the fact that they just permanently deleted my account just because it's honestly pretty annoying. But anyways, that is to say, I have a channel from 2008, and I kind of like the history of it because that's not something you can fake. Everyone wants to be an influencer, everyone wants to be a video creator, but if you start right now, that's not something that you can fake. I guess you could buy an old account or something, just like how I'm repurposing my old accounts, but that is just to say that it's kind of a flex, and it's kind of cool, at least in my mind, to see videos that are dated like 11 years ago, and these have like no views. So it was kind of a good decision that I went into a specific niche, because like I always wanted to be a YouTuber, blah blah blah. I'd been through multiple channels before I actually did my main channel. So not sure who even cares about all that, but this is just an intro because I'm going to start migrating people to this channel. I'm going to start bringing this back, and so I just want like a current day video explaining things. So yeah, some of this old stuff is cringe. I don't know if I should leave it up, but again, I like seeing that date on it, 10 years ago. And it's a funny thing about overemphasizing whether people care or not, because I could be thinking about, oh, if this is cringe or if people like these videos. Honestly, in reality, people probably don't even care. People probably won't even watch this shit or click on these videos. But this is where I started from. This isn't even my first channel, but it is old. This channel's from 2011. Again, it's annoying that I don't have my 2008 channel because that is a real flex. The 2008 channel is a real flex, but I can't log into it, so I gotta make do with this. But at least this one actually has some vlogs and stuff, so it's kind of relevant. Honestly, looking back on it, it is very cringe. It's like too cringe, honestly. I think it's kind of helpful in a way though, because I think if you don't have video footage of yourself at a younger age, then maybe you don't realize how you were acting. And so when I look at my old videos, I'm like, oh, I think I'm like, super cringe as like a teenager, and just like, had some weird like personality things going on that I totally would not notice at the time, because as a teenager you think you're right all the time.